In the German Bundesliga, we have about 6 matches that was played today that has been concluded already. These are lots of goals. These are goals in the German Bundesliga. You know that German Bundesliga does German Bundesliga don't always disappoint most of the time when it comes to goals. So the first match that I'm gonna be lining out is the match between Bayer Leverkusen and Augsburg. Bayer Leverkusen versus Augsburg. In that match, Bayer Leverkusen defeated Augsburg by 2 goals to nil. By 2 goals to nil. I'm gonna be doing this fast. I'm gonna be doing it fast because we got some matches. We got some more matches to cover there. And in the 13th minute, what's it called? Patrick Schick, that Czech Republic player, scoring for Bayer Leverkusen in the 13th minute, and then um Teller Nathan Teller, that Nigerian boy, got his goal disallowed. For Leverkusen in the 25th minute, and then before they finish first half, 45th minute plus one, 45th minute plus one. That's when this guy Emiliano Buendia, that former Aston Villa midfielder Emiliano Buendia, he scored the second goal. He scored the second goal for Bayer Leverkusen. It's called the second goal for Bayer Leverkusen, and that was it. Like, that's where they locked everything. Honestly speaking, both teams made some substitutions and all those ones, but nothing really happened again. Nothing really happened, and that was what ended the match. Bayer Leverkusen defeating Augsburg by 2 goals to nil. Bayern Munich, the second match, Bayern Munich versus Mainz 05 abi 04. Bayern Munich defeating Mainz by 3 goals to nil. The first goal came through Leroy Sané in the 27th minute. It came through Leroy Sané in the 27th minute. The assist was courtesy Konrad Laimer. So and then the second goal came in the 40th minute by Olise, that our Nigerian player Michael Olise, that has refused to play for Nigeria but play for France, play for the French national team. Michael Olise. And then instead of Harry Kane scoring in the 45th minute plus one, my brother dey collect yellow card wey go make am miss next match. In the 84th minute, Bayern Munich led through the first half of the game by 2 goals to nil, and then they came back in the second half in the 84th minute. Eric Dyer scored. That defender scored. England and Bayern Munich defender scored the third goal for Bayern Munich in the 84th minute. So that was what happened in that match between Bayern Munich and Mainz. So Bayern Munich won the match by 3 goals to nil. The third match we're going to be talking about is Hoffenheim versus Borussia Dortmund. Slimly, Borussia Dortmund won. At the same time, at least, they won. So Borussia Dortmund, defeated Hoffenheim at Hoffenheim House by 3 goals to 2. Goals courtesy of Serhou. First goal courtesy of Serhou Guirassy in the 20th minute, and then Serhou Guirassy could have scored the second one in the 34th minute, if not the fact that he missed the penalty. Guirassy missed the penalty. Dortmund would have led through the first half by 2 goals to nil, but he missed a penalty that should have given them the second goal ahead. But then in the second half, like, Dortmund led through the first half by 1 goal to nil, and then in the second half, in the 61st minute in the second half, Adam Hlozek, forgive me, but Adam Hlozek, that Czech Republican player, scored, equalized for Hoffenheim in the 61st minute to make it 1-1. And then it was I believe it was a score me I score you kind of affair. In the 74th minute, Julian Brandt, that brother wey no wan comot for that place, Julian Brandt, you understand, like, he started his career early, so, but the name don old o, but the guy started career early na why. He's just 28 years of age, so then na peak of most of players, but now e don dey old based on say e don start im career early. Julian Brandt scored in the 74th minute for Borussia Dortmund to put Borussia Dortmund ahead for the second time in the game. And then for the second time in the game as well, Pavel Kaderabek, e be like na only Czech Republican players na im dey score for Hoffenheim. Another Czech Republic player, Kaderabek, yeah, Novus Kaderabek, and yeah, equalized. Oh my goodness, equalized for Hoffenheim in the 90th plus 1 minute, 90 minutes plus 1. And then Waldemar Anton, that German guy, scored the winner for Dortmund in the 95th minute, 90 minutes plus 5. So that one must have been a very, 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 very painful one. That must have been a very, 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 very painful one. But then it made Dortmund see the day properly well by defeating Hoffenheim by 3-2 for Hoffenheim also. Now, the fourth match of the day in Germany Bundesliga was Holstein Kiel versus Borussia Mönchengladbach. Na go affairs dey there. Holstein Kiel defeated Borussia Mönchengladbach by 4-3. In the 15th minute, na that time they start to score. Marcino scored in the 15th minute. Then the second goal came for scored for Holstein Kiel in the 15th minute, and in the 23rd minute the second goal came through Bernhardsen for the same Holstein Kiel to lead through the first half by 2-0. They led Borussia Mönchengladbach through the first half by 2-0, and then in the second half Borussia Mönchengladbach came back. Yeah, you understand. Then they scored through Zvankara scored in the 60th minute for Borussia Mönchengladbach, and then Plea equalized, making it 2-2, 2 goals apiece for them, and then he scored for Borussia Mönchengladbach in the 69th minute. That was a brutal one as well. Gigovic scored for Holstein Kiel again to make it 3-2, leading and putting Holstein Kiel in front ahead of Borussia Mönchengladbach in the 76th minute once again. And the last, oh my goodness, then in the 86th minute, Honorat, that Frank Honorat, that French bros, that forward guy, and that French bros, equalized for Borussia Mönchengladbach by in the 86th minute. He made it 3-3, 3 goals apiece, 3-3. And then 90 minutes plus 1, Marcino, the guy that scored the first goal for Holstein Kiel, scored again in the 91 minutes. You understand, to make it 4-3. Then in the end, Holstein Kiel won Borussia Mönchengladbach by 4-3. And the fifth match of the day for Germany now, Wolfsburg versus Freiburg. That one na just 1 goal affair. Freiburg defeating Wolfsburg by 1-0. The goal courtesy of Rosenfelder in the 49th minute. So, and in the the last game there, the 6th game in the German Bundesliga happened between Eintracht Frankfurt and RB Leipzig, where RB Leipzig lost by 4-0. In the 21st minute, that guy we do Barcelona strong team for this in Europa where they played that year, scored in the 21st minute for Eintracht Frankfurt, and then Knopf scored again. The same guy scored again in the 53rd minute to make it 2-0, and to make it 3-0, Hugo Ekitike, that former PSG guy, is scored for them, and then 4-0 in the 71st minute. Koch scored. So that's one now everything for the German Bundesliga. We make for that match, Eintracht Frankfurt defeated RB Leipzig by 4-0. Thank you.